Hey, good evening. My name is Todd William Frederick Hunter Sr., and I'm an author of 2 books. My first book is called Who Am I? And my second book is called I Love Our Rhythm, So Fuck the Blues. So check this out. This is a poem that I wrote, and it's called What If? Check it out. I often contemplate what life would be like if the tables were turned for the people that enslaved us, that created Jim Crow laws to control us, and white supremacists who try to dominate us. I often wonder, will we still be who we have become, and will they be who they are? I wonder, what if? What if you had been my slave, and I'd been your master? What if I sold you like you used to sell me? Would you want me to treat you unfairly? What if I separated your family and made you work from sunup to sundown absolutely free? Would you be mad when I called you lazy? What if it was my design to empower your pastors before I let you go free? What if I used religion to make you continue to obey me? What if I treated you like you are still my slave? Would you want me to shoot you or hang you whenever you attempted to be brave? What if I did and said hateful things to you and shouted in your face, make this country great again? What if I did my best to remind you that you are my slave and this country has never been your friend? What if I cut out your tongue if you learn how to read? Would you continue to underachieve? What if I tied your pregnant wife up to a tree, cut your unborn child out of her stomach while you watched her bleed? What if I beat you with the whip and you could hear the crackling of your skin? What if I enjoyed doing it every time, over and over and over again? What if I raped your wife in front of you and your child, then watched you take it like a man as my hormones run wild? What if I treated you like a commodity, brought you over here on ships for distribution? What if I wrote that you're only 3/5 of a man in my country's constitution? What if you saw a sign that said you're not allowed on the front of the bus, and no matter how tired you are, you must give your seat up to us? What if you couldn't eat at my restaurant, but you could buy takeout at the back door? What if I told you looking at me in the eyes, boy, would get you killed? So keep your damn eyes on the floor. What if I told you that getting a drink of water at my fountain is against the law and a big deal? What if your son flirted with my daughter, then me and my friends did your son like somebody did Emmett Till? Would it break your will? What if I called you a boy knowing that you're a grown-ass man? What if I blew your brains out or hung you from a tree whenever you took a stand? What if I hung you from a tree just because I wanted to? What if I killed freedom riders that look like me just for helping you? What would you do? What if I wore a white pointed hood and a long white robe, and whenever you saw me dressed like that, you knew I was coming for blood and some drama was about to unfold? What if people like me who hid under this hood were the same people who were supposed to serve and protect? What if these same people were the ones putting ropes around your loved ones' necks? What if it was just our way of keeping you animals in check? What would you expect? What if I was a judge or a prosecutor underneath that hood, suppressing evidence that would set you free? But I hated you so much, I did everything in my power to keep you indebted to me. What if I made prison work a part of that plan, found you guilty for something you didn't do, just because I can? What if I paid you 10 times less for doing the same job that I do? What if I arrested you like you're in the gang just for hanging out with your crew? What if I passed the bill and made Jim Crow the law of the land, and now everything is unfair for you because I am the man? What if I made you believe everything about your physical features are ugly and made you hate everything about yourself, especially your hair? What if I put 2 dials in front of your child and the one that trusted and respected the most had texture or nappy hair? Would that be fair? What if you won 4 Olympic gold medals in spite of what Hitler said about your race? What if you returned home and I had a gala in your honor, but Jim Crow said no one like you could walk through the door because of the color of your face? Would that be like me throwing an egg in your face and treating you like your race is a disgrace? What if I told you you weren't smart enough to be a lawyer or a doctor, not even good enough to play baseball or basketball, or intelligent enough to be a quarterback? What if you proved me wrong every time, but I never took those words back? What if I fed your kids to alligators as bait, had a picnic by picking one of you, then hanging you from a tree as a ritual for my hate? What if we gave you all the parts of the animal that you didn't want to eat? Would you make it into a delicacy and turn ribs and intestines into a delectable treat? What if I taught you about your history and that we saved you from a cave, that you were a savage people and it was a blessing to be my slave? What if we bombed your churches, killing 4 little girls inside? What if the judge and the jury were my friends and they let that shit slide? What if you got stopped by the police just because of the color of your skin? What if that was the reason the police killed you time and time again? What if you had a leader that led you in peace, but I assassinated him because you all were doing the most when I needed you to do the least? What if I killed another one of your leaders while he was speaking to a crowd? Get your hands out of my pocket, as one of your traitors shouted out loud. What if I treated you so bad that one of your singers made a song about being proud of the color that you are? He said, say it loud. What if you said it loud and I made you pay dearly whenever you acted proud? What if I made you automatically guilty for doing all the evil things that's been done in this country on you? Like robbing, stealing, raping, and killing, and perpetuating that narrative in the news. What if I treated you so badly you invented the blues, wore top hats, and used tap shoes? I loved it when you shucked and jived, performed in front of a sold-out audience live. What if you were the main attraction, but you still had to walk through the back door when you arrived? What if I made you wish you were never alive, because I made it damn near impossible for you to strive? What if I locked you up longer for the same crime that someone like me would commit? What if my police officers choked you out in front of your people, like doing it was legally legit? Would you want to quit? What if this was me and that was you? Would you want to wear that type of shoe? Would you point this out to me like I'm pointing this out to you? Would you be ashamed to be me, or would you be ashamed to be you? What if you were ashamed to be both? Would you wish this wasn't true?